Hey everyone, Caleb Parks here again on the city page. We're doing another Let's Talk LaGrange video. I think that's the name we've settled on for this series, Let's Talk LaGrange, where we let you meet the staff, get to know them a little bit, as well as talk about some of the work they do. Because it's fair. I think sometimes even we work with these people. We're not always certain necessarily of what's the full scope of their job. So it's good for us as well to sit down and be a part of this. I'm here today with Carol. Carol, would you please tell us what's your role with the city and how long have you been in this role?
Okay, so I am the library manager for the Fayette Public Library, and I've been with the city for 10 years now.
Okay, wow.
10 years, I know, I can't believe it. It's been wonderful 10 years. It's passed by in a flash.
Yeah, it's funny because I think of myself as the new guy still in some ways.
Yeah.
And it's been 4 years for me, but I mean, when I think about that, I'm like, I am behind so many of these people.
I know, yeah. I can't believe it. 10 years. I mean, both of my kids have graduated from high school already, and it's just been an amazing 10 years here in Fayette County. I think combined, I've been in Fayette County now for about 30 years or so.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
So definitely in my blood. So.
Yeah, that's something that I've learned is kind of fun and unique to our staff, is that so many of us are either from here or been here for a very long time.
Yeah.
A lot of other cities, they kind of hop between a lot of different places, but we've got a lot of longevity.
Right.
On our staff.
It's great. I mean, I think a lot of the city employees here, I mean, everybody that I've talked to and everybody that I've worked with, they've all been fantastic people to know. Yeah. And I've met a lot of interesting, individuals that have just become good friends too. So
yeah, and it's actually fun. We're here at the library today, as you can tell by the shelves of books behind us. Carol, I'm curious. We're talking about you've been here 10 years now.
Right.
That's a long time to work in any place. What makes you excited to come to work every day?
Just working with the public. I mean, that's something that I've always loved. It's always been something that has been a passion for me. I grew up in Schulenburg. I graduated from Schulenburg High School in 2001. It seems like forever ago, but I've always loved working with kids, and I knew I wanted to get into a profession where I could work with kids and working with the community. And the library there in Schulenburg was kind of like a starting point for me. The programming and all that was just it was something that I wanted to be a part of. So when I moved back to Fayette County in 2008, I saw the library and I was like, I would love to work there. That would be great. And just coming to work and being around the public and being with the kids is just something that always gets me excited. And it's good to have a job where you love what you do.
Yeah, and that's one of those things that it took me a little bit to realize too as well. The name is Fayette Public Library.
Yes.
You're an employee of the city of LaGrange, but in some ways it's kind of cool that the name is Fayette Public Library.
Exactly.
It's for everyone, regardless of kind of where they live within the county.
Yeah, and it's awesome. I love it. I love everything about it.
Yeah. So we're in the library right now. We've got books all behind us. If you had to pick a favorite book, and I know this is like asking you to pick your favorite kid.
Oh gosh,
yeah. If you had to pick a favorite book, what would it be?
I'm really into, I love all genres of, books, and my big thing has always been historical fiction. I love historical fiction, but don't have a favorite book, but I have an author that I've kind of I've really gone into that series, and I think a lot of people would agree that a lot of her books are good, and that's Frida McFadden. So I do like a good thriller and mystery. So I don't have a favorite book. I just have genres, because I'm a very I don't know, I like to jump from different books. I don't particularly like series.
It's a lot of commitment,
It's a commitment.
Those series get pretty long, and that's a lot of books.
I like to just, be able to pick up a book and read different things, and I can't stay with one thing for too long. So.
Well, all right, Frida McFadden series. All right, there you go.
Yep.
So you've been here 10 years, but you've been Fayette County 30 now.
Mm-hmm.
What's a hidden gem in LaGrange that you would like the people to know about, that you'd like to share?
Our museum and archives upstairs.
Okay.
Honestly, they're a hidden gem. Honestly, because we have patrons who come in and they look around the library. Of course, they're looking at the books and everything, but a lot of them look at the sign above and they're like, "I had no idea you had a museum and archives here." And I was like, "Yeah, we do have a museum. It's not a one-story building. We have two levels here, and there's a museum upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really cool. Roxanne, who works upstairs, and Wyatt, who works up there, they're fantastic at what they do, and there's just a lot of interesting things you can learn about Fayette County that a lot of people don't know, and and people who are visiting from outside of town, they're coming in and they're learning more stuff about Fayette County just by going upstairs.
Yeah.
So for me, that is a hidden gem in Fayette County, because I just feel like they have so much resource and so many ways to like reach out to different people, and just you learn so much from them.
Mm-hmm.
Their exhibits are awesome too. So
yeah, and I'll echo that. That is a gem that I don't know if people always know that it's up there, but it's some of the coolest stuff you can imagine. And like my favorite thing is they have that board on the wall of downtown. You can go and like click the different buildings, and it'll show you all the pictures and different steps in its history. So anything in this town you can think of, it's like they've got something.
They've got something, and it's amazing. It's good to see the transition of like LaGrange from early 1900s to what it is today.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing, the transition, and I love it. I spent a good like 20 minutes up there in that little board, just kind of looking through all that stuff, and I was like, it was awesome.
We'll have to do a feature on them at some point.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. Yeah,
Oh.
they definitely deserve it because they do a lot of work.
They do. They do.
But
last one, Carol. Now you said you're the library manager.
Yes.
I know you handle a lot of the responsibilities of the different sort of events and other things y'all do here at the library. What are some coming up that the community should know about?
Well, our big one is going to be in December, so mark your calendars for December 18th. We're going to be doing a Christmas. It's a classic Christmas in the park. My hope and my goal is to really bring back that feel of a Hallmark Christmas almost, I mean, everybody loves that. And
storybook almost.
Exactly. So, I mean, but it's also for us adults, I think we get so wrapped up with bills and paying for stuff, and we kind of lose sight of what Christmas used to mean to us, as kids. So my way of doing this program was to really reawaken all those feelings, that feeling of nostalgia, and just kind of bringing back that old school feel of Christmas with the snow and the lights. And it's going to be from 6 to 8. We're going to have carriage rides. We're going to have a snow machine. We have local businesses they're going to be out here putting up tables, activities for the kids. So it's just a lot of fun stuff. Santa Claus will be coming down. He'll be coming into town, so
it'll be all decorated for Christmas.
It'll be ready for Christmas, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. It's a great way for the families to kind of just get back together and kind of take a trip down memory lane, and just have some old-fashioned Christmas fun. For everybody. We'll have hot chocolate. We'll have all that stuff. So, but all the programs that we do here at the library are just, they're a labor of love, and we put all of our heart and soul into it. I come up with like some of these crazy ideas for programs, and I'm just fortunate to work with my coworkers who just kind of like help me embrace all that.
Y'all do some really cool things over here, whether it's I think you've done escape room.
We've done an escape room. We've done the escape room. We've done the Harry Potter event. We've done all of that stuff, and we have more programs that are coming up next year. But I don't want to say them right now because I want to keep them as a surprise, because they're pretty good. They're pretty good. So, but I want to say also that everything we do here, it's I come up with some of these ideas, but we collaborate too. I have some really great coworkers here, Kelly and Jade, who are, and Laura, who come out and they really help me put these programs together. They take it from my brain and they help me make it a reality. So, and it's just a lot of fun working with them. And we DIY a lot of stuff. We come in and we try to make it as fun as possible for the kids. we did a Minecraft too escape room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
That's popular with the
well,
kids.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like I knew nothing of Minecraft, so you know,
Yeah.
a lot of my programs come from hearing the kids and what they like. But I'm just like Minecraft. That sounds like fun. But I'm like, I know nothing about that stuff. So, but we had to do some research on that. But I think we made it happen. It was fun.
Well,
So.
you know, I imagine y'all are probably pretty good at the research.
Oh yeah.
component. You know,
Yeah.
librarians, archives upstairs, research that
Yes,
comes with the
yeah,
territory
yeah.
of it all. But
Yeah.
well, all right. So December 18th here at the
December 18th.
library, just outside in the park.
Right outside our park here, from 6 to 8, we'll have. Hopefully the trees will be lit up, you know, with all the Christmas
they will be,
lights and all
yeah.
that, and we'll have everything out there with, you know, the local businesses. And I do want to take this opportunity to just kind of give a shout out to those businesses who have helped out. HEB, all of those, you know, Walmart, the banks here in Grange, they have opened their hearts to us, and they've really been big supporters of all of our programs here. It's just, you know, it's wonderful to work with so many wonderful people out there. So, and I think that's the one thing that I love about this job too, is that what you do too is, you know, we talk to people, and we kind of network and make new friends, and you know, and
it's all community.
It's all community,
Yeah.
and that's the best thing about Grange, is that we have so many people here that are just very giving and very open-hearted to a lot of things that we do. So, and we appreciate it. We really do. We love all of our patrons here at the library, and you know, I got to give a shout out to Allison for like putting up with a lot of my ideas, because a lot of times I walk up to her, I'm like, hey, I want to do this, and she's like,
You're the mad scientist coming in with
yeah.
ideas.
she kind of gives me a look, and she's like, okay. But you know, she's great, and she's been a big supporter, and she's backed me up with a lot of stuff too, with the things that I do, and we just have a great working dynamic here, and it's, you know, we're hopefully we'll be able to continue for more years to come. So, you know, I'm hoping I'll be here for another 10 more years. So, you know, but it's been fantastic so far. I mean, this is like, I can honestly say, like my dream job. You know, I love it.
Good.
I love what I do. You know, it's
Awesome.
great.
Awesome. Well, this has been Carol at the Fayette Public Library. This episode of Let's Talk LaGrange. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we hope to see you December 18th.
December 18th. Mark your calendars. Don't forget. So Santa Claus will be here.
Make sure you come out. Thank y'all.
Okay.